All right, here we go on Emory Peak. The beginning of this trail goes down compared to Guadalupe Peak that goes up automatically. So we'll see how it goes. Just past the trailhead where it shows the stone cottages. That'd be a nice way to start this trail. Just waking up and going on the Emory Peak Trail. Elevation is slowly starting, but nothing crazy yet. I'm sure it's coming. The sun is lifting over the mountaintops. Oh, just gorgeous out here in the morning time. All right, I'm about a mile in. There's like intermittent spurts of incline, so I'm trying to make up ground on more of the flatter sections. But a lot of amazing views of the window from up top with the sun creeping up, so really cool. A few people on the trail, not as many as when I was on Guadalupe Peak Trail last year. I'm sure I'll see more as I get closer to the summit with people that started a little bit earlier. So let's keep going. All right, just did mile 2 on the Emory Peak Trail. Mile 2 is similar. Sun's definitely coming up, but thankfully there's a lot of shade on this side of the mountain. Still nice cool breeze. But I know I need to enjoy it while I can. So really similar to a lot of the kind of mountainscapes in this area. Lots of trees as you get closer to the top, but there's definitely going to be sections where it's not shaded, so I wore my neck gaiter just for some extra UV protection. So ate a pretty big breakfast, so I'm not quite ready for my first snack, but I should definitely eat something at some point. It took me about an hour, 61 minutes to do the first 2 miles. I've been stopping pretty frequently just to not burn myself out and just enjoy the hike. So something different than I normally do. So I'm really enjoying it this time. Sun's out, guns out. Not really, I'm fully covered up. But I now have protection on my face. Whew. Incline is never really that intense. It's like short spurts. But still feeling it in my legs. Pretty good. We're about 2.75 miles up, and the terrain has definitely shifted a little bit. A lot more rocky. So a little bit more important to watch my step. I did switch shoes for this hike than I had been wearing so far, so I'm back in my Solomon's. I decided to opt for a sure thing. I've worn these shoes for a lot of miles, and I knew they would hold up, and I knew my feet would hurt in some parts, but still better than some of the other shoes that I've been wearing lately. So almost there. All right, I've made it to one of the other points of interest, the trailhead. This is the Pinnacle Trail, and then the Pinnacle Trail continues on to Emory Peak. You can also access the South Rim and the Chisos Basin from here. there's a sign about the wildfire that happened up here, so there's a lot of burned trees. But just off in the distance, I see a deer, which is much better than a mountain lion. I'm going to take a little bit of a breather and make my way up the last 1.5 miles to hopefully get to Emory Peak. I can see the end and I'm getting stoked. I see the antenna. I'm not sure about the rock scramble on top yet. We'll figure that out when we get there. But I am reinvigorated. This last section is an incline, but it's not in this super hardcore, intense climb. It's a little bit flatter. So we'll see. Try to conserve my energy, but I'm so excited. Whew. Took a little bit of a breather. Final stretches now, about 1 mile away. Still amazing, immaculate views of the mountain range. Haven't seen any bears. I don't want to say that out loud and scare anyone. And just ran into someone from my neck of the woods, so that's always fun. Sun glare, sorry, but it's always good to stop and chat. Anyways, let's keep going.
Oh, I bet it's on their ear.
Oh, good video.
It has those.
All right, I'm making my way back down from Emory Peak. That rock scramble is no joke, and I will say I probably don't ever want to do that again. That was scary. It's not bad, it's just if you're not used to it, it's kind of freaky, but the views were fantastic. There was a ton of people up on top kind of encouraging everyone. But just a quick note, make sure you go to the right. Excuse me. Oh boy, the way down is almost as treacherous as the way up was at the end. These loose rocks. And it's almost time for my next snack, so looking forward to that. Sun is out, but plenty breezy. We'll see how long it takes me to get down. I'll probably stop a little bit more, kind of give my feet a break, my feetsies. And yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with the rest of the day. Shopping, sightseeing, we'll see. I don't think I've fully realized the post summit. That was a little bit more intense than I thought it was going to be. And that rock scramble, whew, just kind of replaying it and just imagining all those people up there that were just kind of burp burp burp. I don't know. it was cool to have all the other people around because we were kind of helping each other out. But as someone who was doing it solo, I felt like I didn't have the that extra little boost of camaraderie. Just like came back down and went on my way. It's been ankle twisters the whole way down so far. I didn't notice it as much going up, but coming down, these rocks are so loose, and if you're not paying attention to your steps, it's easy to kind of slide around, and then just not watching where you step. The rocks can move underneath your feet. Good times, good times. On the home stretch, back to the parking lot at the Chisos Basin Lodge. Definitely starting to heat up. I've seen a lot of people walking up with like a smart water bottle. And these rangers have to come get people that didn't stay hydrated. I don't get it. But way down, not super easy. Very slippery. Still hitting some of the flatter spots now. And the sun is definitely up above and getting a little toasty. So I'm going to try to take my breaks in the shade like I am now. All right. Oh boy, home stretch. My feet are feeling it. My ankles are feeling it. I have just enough electrolyte water to get me off this trail. Figure out what I'm going to do for lunch since my jet boil broke this morning. Plenty of food options. Not a panic, but kind of bummed about that. Yeah, almost done.